commencez, ok?
Oui, oui,
Merci
merci
d'être
beaucoup.
ici avec vos étudiants. Ok, je vais juste tourner. Uh, okay, je vais juste tourner la caméra. So,
Oh, but
guys,
it's
I am inside the Marché de Noël, the Christmas market. Calling from this beautiful city of Lyon, which is in fact the birthplace of cinema. And there are many interesting things. This is also the city of Ampere, the unit of electricity. Just in this arrondissement, the deuxième arrondissement, you have his statue, big statue, and a metro station named after him. And this building that you see is Gare Routière. Now, what is the Gare Routière? It's a generic term in France, which means that all the long distance trains like TGV, the short distance trains like metro and tramways and the buses, all will be, and the taxis, all be integrated into one. And that's called Gare Routière in France. So whenever you see Gare Routière, it means that's a station where you have to go. Now, this is the station, and just before the station, you have this park, big park, where you have this Marché de Noël. This park was built in the 1889 century, 1889, the year 1889, so a long time back. And I'll tell you more about this park when I show you the monuments inside it. But let me start the tour by telling you something about these shops. Now, you see these white shops. It's an overcast condition today, and we have we welcome a lot of students here. We put your school in touch with the school here in France, and when we bring you to these schools, and we actually do exchange program, and we bring you to all these wonderful shops. Now, these are actually shops which are producing, which are actually helping the local artisanal, the local small and medium scale enterprises. So all the products that you see, and you see what they wear, what they eat, what they play with, everything is locally produced. In France, 80% of the population, they are working in small and medium scale enterprises, and there are just 7 crores of people. And look at the things that they create a lot of things, which right from a needle to the aircrafts, like all these Indigos and all the Airbuses that you fly in India. They are all bought from France because they are manufactured here. Leave alone your Renault Duster car, or the things that your mother put on her face, like L'Oreal Paris or the Garnier shampoo, or the Decathlon that you visit in the big malls. All these are French brands, and the Michelin tires that your father uses in his car is all actually manufactured here in France. They are French brands. Now, but then France is more not only about these big companies, but also a small and medium scale enterprises, which actually have been given these facility by the government. They do it in every city, and for 1 month you have these shops given by the government to people who have a new idea, a new project, a new startup, and to promote them. And there'll be a surprise, because there's an Indian also who has done a startup here, and I'm going to ask him to tell you about his products. Now, the first shop that we see here is a shop about caps, and it's very cold here. I mean, not that cold. It's about 7-8 degrees Celsius here right now. But a week back it snowed, so this was all white and all that thing. But today it's not that snow. It's overcast condition, as you can see. It's about 8-9 degrees Celsius, but it can go to 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. And when it snows, it goes to -2, -3. Now, the first one is a hat. Like, you see different kinds of hats being produced by these local people, and they're being sold, hats for women, hats for men, and the scarves, and you see those beautiful things, which are on display here. And then you have more shops. The one shop on my left is selling the belts, and also different kind of ceinture, as we call in French, of leather, cuir, of leather ceinture. And just across that, I have an Indian friend who has actually created this project, which where he is actually selling soaps. Hello, bonjour. You are Sham, right? So Sham is here. He is from Pondicherry, from the city of Auroville. And many of you students, you must be knowing that in Auroville we do a winter camp where we have this tie-up with the Aurobindo Society, and so he comes from that that city, and he is actually made some products like these, and he's displaying all these things here, and he's been here since 1 month with his with his products, and then I will actually ask him to tell you something about this so that you also get inspired, and tomorrow maybe you can start your own startup here in France. So Shyam, thank you for this thing, and if you can tell a bit about you and your project here in France and how you came here and where did you study and what did you do.
Well, wow, that's a big journey.
Update it,
Well, I would say, well, I came here for my studies, and then I found a job, and then I worked for big companies, and then I quit my job, and I went for traveling around the world, and then I decided to do something on my own. So something which is actually some intention with India. So that's where I started Milo Ayurveda, the brand. It's been 2 years I started the brand, and yeah, so it's going good so far. People are liking the product, and there's a kind of a niche. I thought it's a niche Ayurveda, but there are many people like to see the authentic Ayurveda, but made in France. So that's how it started. I was not sure if it was going to work or not. I have no idea, but luckily things got really went well, and yeah. So
Okay, okay, great. So tell me about these products. What are these, and what are they used for?
well, I mean, they are kind of hygiene products now, shampoo bars and soap-free soap bars. The soaps are not good. So I'm basically taking all the ideas from Ayurveda, the philosophy, some Ayurvedic plant extracts, and putting them in a modern scientific form, basically. Sometimes I also did some clinical trials. For instance, I have a product for eczema and psoriasis. It's the best-selling product as of now, and yeah, I mean this face wash bar and these are all products. The advantage is that it's plastic-free, and there is no water use in this product, so it's very ecological and economical as well. It will last longer than the your liquid products that you use in the shower. Yeah, so it's very futuristic. It's already trending products right now, and it will be more and more products later.
Thank you, Sham. Thank you so much for inspiring the students, and maybe these are students from basically New Delhi area, and yeah, they and say starting from March they will be having their tours, physical tours here into France, and part of a project which we are doing with the Embassy of India, which is called creating links with the institutions here with the youth, where we are actually telling the youth of France that what actually is the contemporary India, because India has changed in the last 20 years. I know, and many of the people here, especially the older generation, they don't have the real idea of what India is. Like, I mean, like they don't know that our metro in Delhi's and all that is better than their metro here. It's a different thing that their metro came in 1920s and our came
Yeah.
just 15-20 years back. So but then thank you so much, and I'll I'll show them around the other things, and I'll catch you later. Okay, thank you, Sham. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. So guys, you heard him, you heard Sham, and maybe just like him, you can come tomorrow to study here in France, because you see the cost of what you pay to US and UK and Canada and Australia to go and study. The price here is less, and the quality is very high. And what else are they selling here in Christmas for the kids, for what they buy? Are these kind of toys you see? So I'll let you. So you see some decorative items being sold here. Bonjour. And you have soft toys also. So this bonjour. Euh, si vous pouvez donner, ce sont les élèves de l'Inde qui sont là dans la vidéo. Ça, ce sont les choses pour les enfants les plus petits.
Non, c'est plutôt, c'est un peu pour tout le monde. C'est des bouillottes.
Ok,
En fait, à l'intérieur, c'est des graines de blé et de la fleur de lavande.
ok,
Du coup, on va mettre directement la peluche dans
Ok.
le micro-ondes.
ah, ok,
You put it in the microwave,
ok,
1 minute, and it stay warm for 2 hours.
ah,
Quand vous avez des règles douloureuses,
Ok.
des graines, des
ok.
courbatures, si vous voulez toucher
Ah,
les choses.
oh oui, wow. Ah, c'est un nouvel concept. C'est-à-dire que vous chauffez ça dans le micro et vous mettez dedans. Oui, oui.
Des douleurs ou juste pour se réchauffer. Et
Ah,
on peut les mettre au frais aussi, dans
Wow.
le congélateur, dans un petit torchon, 5 minutes. Et après, quand on tombe ou on a des coups, ça remplace les feuilles de glace.
ah, ok.
C'est
Ah,
la
c'est
version
très, très
féminine
intéressant.
de la bouillotte, in English, water bottle.
Oui,
du
yes,
moins,
yes, yes.
voilà,
Oui,
c'est
ah,
pareil,
oui.
sauf qu'à à l'intérieur, c'est de la graine de blé, de la lavande
Ah, ok. Wow. So, vous avez votre magasin ici à Lyon ou c'est...
française. La lavande et les graines de blé, c'est une entreprise anglaise de base
Ok,
qui s'est un peu exportée à l'international.
ok.
Et nous, on leur fournit en fait l'intérieur des bouillottes, les grains de blé et la fleur de lavande.
Ok, merci. Merci, c'est très intéressant et bon courage. Merci, merci. Au revoir, au revoir. Okay, so you know what she said? She said that these toys, I told her that are they used by small kids? She said, no, these are used by adults also. What they do is it has a certain kind of a thing inside which and they can for 2 minutes you have to put it in the microwave, the toy, and then you can put it in your body, and for 2 hours it remains warm. So like for example, if somebody has in India also, you have some plastic kind of a thing which you put warm water in it and you put it on the near the body, and that reduces your pain. So these toys are pain reducing toys. Oh, that's wonderful. That's news for me also. And now something which might be interesting for you, the toffees from France, the bonbon. You see there's so many bonbons here, being sold here. Bonjour, ça va?
Ça va.
Très bien. Et ce sont les produits de France, Italy. Ah, they come from Italy. Ah, okay. So they are coming from Italy, and Italy is just about 2-3 hours from here. Like if you go by train or something like that, about 4 hours, or by your car, it's about 3 hours or so. So these things they come from Italy, and this is being sold here. You can see the toffees of almond, the choco noir, chocolat. That means the milk and chocolate. So these are also very popular with the kids here. And now let me just take you to the next phase where what they eat, what the French kids and French people like to eat. And it has everything to do with the cheese. France produces thousands varieties of cheese, different types, different tastes, and these things which are sold here, they also have a cheese base. I'll show you. I'll take you the cheese one, but before that, I want to show you the vin chaud. Now, this you can see vin chaud written. This is a speciality in only in the winters. So you have the hot wine boiled in these utensils like these and sold here and very popular. But you just do not have only hot wine. You have chocolat chaud being boiled here, the hot chocolate being boiled here, the juice de pomme, that means the apple juice, the orange juice, and everything being boiled here and sold. This is a specialty. And then I go to the next one, and I told you about the cheese. Now you see these things, these are not utensils, these are cheese cheese only. And they're making, you see the pasta inside the cheese bowl. It is a cheese only. As they cook more, it will get reduced, and one day it will get finished. So this utensil won't be there because it's all made of cheese. Bonjour, ça va? Oui. And you have pasta being made here and made here, all in the cheese box. Comment vous appelez ça? Ça c'est le pâte pâte mousse. OK.
Pâte dans la meule de parmesan.
Ah, pâte dans la moule de parmesan. Okay, merci. So you see here it's written pâte cuisinée. That means it's a pâte. Pâte is all these things that you have inside the pasta, and they make it here in this. So this is also a speciality. So you see cheese being cooked in the cheese, and lot of kids love this. You love pasta, like this. You love chow mein and pizza and burgers. These the kids love here. And this shop that you see in front of me, it's actually selling. This is a new project. It comes from the region of Alsace, and this lady here who does, a young girl, has created this project out of the spiced, the different kind of spice teas. So you have all these teas made of different kind of spices, and they are very. As you pass down this shop, you can smell the spice and the perfumes and all those things. So we have. I will show you some more things here, which basically are for the mama and papa. Like for example, somebody who are young mama and papa, they actually will come to this shop, and the mothers will buy something like this. The chef the tenue pour le chef, and also the small kids will buy these toys. And these two women, they have machines here, so they actually make it. These all dolls and that the clothes, the thing that you see here, they are actually stitched here. They make it and they sell it. So it's all fait à la maison. And the next shop that I'm going to show you, you're going to be proud of it, because as I told you, there is a bit of India in all these things. And like for example, I want to talk to you about this shop. So you see this thing sold in India also, but this concept here in India, in France, was inspired by this French lady and this man who came here 2 years back to India before COVID, and they actually came near the Diwali time, and they then created these things for the Christmas. And what did they name them? Just guess what did they name them? You can read it. They named them Diwali stars, and you can see a Om also there. And so they named them Diwali stars, and these are Diwali stars. They are they don't call it Noel stars; they call it Diwali stars. So this is inspiring, and it makes us a very proud kind of a thing when we see these things. What else you feel like you think that the kids here they like? They like crepe. Now, what are crepes? Crepes are like our dosas. Bonjour. And you have this crepe written here, you see. And these crepes, they are actually made on these pans like these, like, so it's like kind of a dosa thing, but then you put Nutella on top of it. This is a Nutella, and then the kids like it. So they eat a lot of sugar. But they don't get fat. Many French, if you see, they are not. You don't find anyone who is actually fat like the Americans. They eat such rich food like seafood and cheese, different kind of cheese every day. The base of their food is cheese, but they don't get fat because they eat everything in the right quantity. And they walk a lot and they cycle a lot. So another thing which is has a Spanish influence is the churros. Now, churros are just like our jalebis, but not that sugary. It's like more crispier, and they fry in this, and then they put some sugar on the top of it. And the churros are also very popular with the kids. Apart from these biscuits that you see, on my right, and these biscuits they come from the Alsace region. And the biscuits, chocolates of different kinds are also very much popular as a gift item to be gifted to the relatives and friends, because Christmas is the only time, like, where they meet as a family. So they will go to the nana nanis, dada dadis, and fufa fufi, mama mami, chacha chachi place, and they will actually, the kids will be together, and they will be playing, they will be eating together, they'll be having nice time. So that's the only time when they come and actually, engage with the family. And that's very interesting. And so I let you discover the other things which are here, but then I'm ready for the questions.
Bonjour. I'm going to ask something that what are
Yeah.
what are rackets? I think what they're made up of actually.
The raclette? Raclette is
Yes.
actually, there is a utensil which come on which you heat the cheese raclette. So it's like, you do not eat in the like, it has to be eaten hot. So what they do is, there's a utensil which come on which you put the raclette. You then hot it. You make it hot. When it melts, you put it over the potato, the hot ball, like French fries. They came from France, so they eat potatoes all the time. They put it on the potatoes, and then you put it on the bread. Or you can, if somebody eats meat, they can put meat on that. Somebody puts vegetable on that, the sorted vegetables, and then they eat it. So that's the dish, actually. That's how it is made.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Next question, please. As I show you the things which are made of fruits, these are all made of fruits. Yeah. Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour.
What are the crepes made up of? Crepes.
Crepes is made of farine. Farine is what you call the maida. When we call in Hindi, we call it maida. So it's
Uh,
basically made of farine de blé. That means, it's like, the wheat. It's grinded more, and then you make a round, kind of a dosa kind of a thing, and then you put Nutella on top of it, and then you close it, and then you eat it.
Sir, as you said, there are many cheese in the France. The name of the cheese are also different.
Yes, there are, the most popular one will be Brie or Roquefort or Camembert. You have Emmental. So these are the ones which I can remember, which are most popular. But then there are thousands. There are, I think, 1,500 varieties of cheese, and these cheese, they come from different regions, and they come from different wash, different cows. So the cows, what they eat, uh, are they raised in Mediterranean? Are they raised in the Alps in the cold, or are they in the more warmer region of the west, or they are near the sea, or they are in the center, or which grass they are using and they are eating, and all that? It all depends on that, and they have thousands varieties of, and these cheese are then mixed together to make them. Some are will be sweet, some will be sour, some will be uh, most of them they have different tastes, actually. so
Okay,
so
sir.
there will be cheese which will be very difficult for you to smell as Indians, to eat, and there will be cheese which will be very soft and which you will like a lot.
The famous fragrance in France?
Fragrance.
Yes.
Ah, that's a very difficult one because there are hundreds of fragrance. France is all about fragrance, It's also about fragrance because here, you like, I mean, like, it's all inspired by women. Okay, the scents here, the perfumes here are all inspired by some woman or the other. And also you there are women who created products like Chanel, which are one of the best brands in France, famous all over the world for the perfume. So you have the perfumes which are scenting like rose, jasmine, and different kind of things, like different occasion has different kinds of perfumes here.
Yeah, hello, bonjour tout le monde, bonjour
Bonjour.
Lyon, bonjour Harry sir. Thank you so much for taking
Bonjour.
so much efforts and taking us to the France, the world of France. Like, it was beautiful, I have also got to know so many new things about this like France and Lyon especially. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making taking so much efforts. Thank you so much, children. Have they have got the opportunity to explore Lyon. So thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Pinky.
I hope that I'll get chance to get these children there and they can see it live.
Sure. Work on it. They will
Yes,
have
I
a
will definitely.
unforgettable experience.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Thank
I'll
you.
try my
Thank you.
level best.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, really. Bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour, sir. First of all, I would like to thank the efforts that you have been taking to, make all these kids well versed with the French culture. I mean, it was a good effort, and it was a good thing to, see you interacting, especially in French, and getting to know, I loved the tiny details that you use to try to correlate the Indian culture with a little bit of French culture, be it the Diwali lights, be the churros that you compared with the the jalebi. I
Thank you.
think that was a sweet gesture to make things more relatable for the students to understand how the culture works. We may be a bit different, but it was a good thing to know how things work, and it was a good way to get acquainted with the new culture. And I hope that the students have enjoyed this and looking forward to more such things from your side.
Thank you, merci, and all the best to the students who have participated in the International French Spell Bee. And I'll be there in
Merci.
Delhi on 28th of January to actually for the final. So we will see you there. Yeah. So thank you to both the teachers.